Time for the Bias Sports Report. Top story, Alyonka Larionov in your Twitter. Like, she's tweeted 20 times in a row. You're lucky you're hot. Or you'd be unfollowed pretty fast. I still don't know what her job is. What do you do? Doesn't really matter, I guess. Now to the real top story. One of the game's premier players is set to make his comeback to the NHL. Flames winger Blake Como, who expects to play tonight against the Sharks. What an amazing story. He's been out 2 weeks with a shoulder injury. Great for the game to have him back. The NHL is discussing putting in a ringette line, which is a line at the top of the circles that players will have to cross before making a two-line pass. The ringette line will be tested in the AHL. Sources say that the Vancouver Canucks are extremely excited because the closer the game gets to ringette, the better for the Sedins and Kessler. Rumors are that Sean Avery is retiring from hockey. Don't worry, though. He will still continue to be a massive tool. He's not going to retire from that. Believe me. March Madness begins today in the NCAA. And you know what? If you're Canadian, this is a pet peeve I have every year. If you're Canadian, you don't know anything about college basketball, and you know it. I mean, there's the odd few that do. But it's just a bunch of people pretending that they care about college basketball in March. Because they fill out their brackets, and they tell people they watch the NCAA. And they say, Duke looks really good this year. They could win it all. So it sounds like they have an idea of what they're talking about, but they don't. So to those people, don't lie. I mean, you can watch the games. Just don't pretend you're an expert. California is proposing a ban from violent sports fans attending games. It's basically like a restraining order. Once you commit a violent act at a sports event, you're banned. So the Oakland Raiders expect attendance to drop 110%. I mean, that's what's going to happen if you don't let criminals come to your games, right? NFL free agency opens today. I don't want to talk about Pierre Garçon or Vincent Jackson or even Peyton Manning, who hasn't been signed yet. I want to talk about Randy Moss.
Straight cash, homie.
Signing with the Niners. 1-year deal. Unbelievable. Good to have him back.
Straight cash, homie.
The owner of the Pittsburgh Power of the Arena Football League has fired his entire team during a meal he bought them at the Olive Garden. That baffles me. How could someone who owns an Arena League team afford to buy dinner for 24 people at Olive Garden? I don't know how he afforded that. They fired him. The entire team. 2 hours before game 2. And SUNshine Girl Carleigh is 20 and a superhero by night. That's what she says. Superhero. Yeah, she protects all the vodka and Red Bull at the club 6 nights a week. That's her goal. I don't know what her name is, her superhero name. I don't know. Don't really care either. 875-1061.